What is up, Stellar fans? It is Klaus from Family Hobbies and Cards. How can Stellar grow? Yep, we're going to get behind the mechanics of how Stellar can grow, not only as a foundation, but also how XLM Lumens itself can grow. Yes, the native token. But before we get to that, I have a few announcements for the channel. Nothing too crazy, but the first one, and yes, I have a little cheat sheet here for me. First one is we got a live stream tonight starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. If we bug my wife enough, we can probably get her to join and drink with us, because we're going to drink and we're going to talk crypto tonight. So yeah, definitely hang out with us. The last two live streams were awesome. So thank you guys out there. They were really, really good live streams. Merch. Yes, we have the first merch on the channel coming out. I should have it within the next 2 weeks. It is nothing lame, nothing cheesy. It's cool stuff. I'm trying to help you guys out. Cool stuff. So I got that. No Shave November. Yep, that is to raise awareness for the lack of subscribers. Yep. For all those cleanly shaved people out there that are watching the channel that aren't subscribed, you need to subscribe, because yes, this is No Shave November. I'm going to go all November not shaved, right? My man makeup. Yeah, there you go. So raising awareness for subs. So yeah, let's get down to how Stellar can grow, all right? Both as a foundation and as how Stellar Lumens XLM can grow in terms of price. All right, so I'm just being totally fair with everyone. This is going to be a really deep dive on what can make Stellar grow. And as always, any article you see in this video will be linked where? In the description below. All right, so check it out. So let's talk about Stellar and scale. But first, what we're going to do, all right, is we're going to talk about El Salvador. And just stick with me on this. If you are a Stellar Lumens holder, this is going to be huge, because you're going to understand why and how Stellar can grow. All right, so first things first, El Salvador has adopted Bitcoin, all right, as their national currency. So they now have Bitcoin wallets called the Chivo. El Salvador's population, and just stick with me, is 6.1 million people, all right? If you look at their breakdown of people who would hold wallets, right, anyone from like this kind of 19 age group right here on up, you're looking at about 2/3 of the population, okay? So 2/3 of the population of this would get us approximately 4 million. So you're going to have approximately 4 million wallet holders just in El Salvador, okay? And as of right now, and this stat is about a month old, all right? Right now, according to a dashboard, 2.25 million users have downloaded the wallet, all right? So that's 2.25 million people have downloaded it in the last couple months, all right? So they've gotten more than half of their adult population. Just listen to that stat, okay? More than half of their adult population has gotten their wallet, all right? And we know for Stellar, if you're gonna run on Stellar, if you're gonna use Stellar, you have to hold Lumens in your wallet. So let's look at one of the projects that Stellar is working with, all right? And Stellar is working with the Ukraine, right? Yeah, we know about their CBDC project with the Ukraine, which is going to work, you know, maybe not equally like El Salvador's, but you're going to see a digital wallet rolled out with the digital Ukrainian currency. But check this out. Here's where Stellar can grow. The Ukrainian population is 41.4 million. El Salvador, 6.1. All right, El Salvador 6.1, and the Ukraine 44. All right, so you're talking about El Salvador being what, 7 times, maybe like, or the Ukraine being what, 6 times bigger. Okay, so now if half of that adult population, all right, decides to get a wallet. Okay, so let's now go to the demograph screen for here. And again, told you this was a deep dive on how Stellar can grow and how scale works. All right, let's look at this. Oh my gosh, they've got like 80% of their population fits in that wallet age. It's very different demographic than El Salvador, okay? But look at this. This is adult population here, okay? So you're talking 80% of this 44 million. So let's do this. Let's get our calculator out here, right? Okay, so let's go 41,442,615, right? 80% of the population is going to be adult, so that gives us 33 million. Now again, if half of the population, so far half of El Salvador's population has gotten the wallet. So let's add this. So now we're going to multiply that times half. So if half of the population, if they follow El Salvador's pattern, 16.5 million wallet holders. All right, that's if only half of the population did it. We've already seen more than half of the population in El Salvador adopt, so we're playing very conservative numbers here. So that's 16.5 million wallet holders. Each wallet has to hold several lumens in it. So now we go on to the Stellar dashboard. And again, don't worry, everything is going to be linked in the description of where you can find this stuff. You go to the Stellar dashboard, and if you look right now, there's two places to find this data. You can go up to the top here. Total accounts, 5.8 million. Okay, 5.8 million. But we were just talking about how we could get 16.5 million easily once the Ukrainian project goes live. And we saw when it came to El Salvador, all right, this 2.25 million, right, this half of their population, more than half, adopted this wallet in less than 2 months. Check that out. More than half of their population in 2 months. So in a 2-month time period, they were able to onboard 2.25 million wallet holders. And again, with the Ukraine having a much larger population of 41 million, right? Like 7 times larger, 6 times larger, you're going to have way more people, 16.5 million. So if you look at the total number of wallet holders, 5.8 million. And now we start looking at this, 5.8 million, right? Numbers match. You add 16 million to that. Are you kidding me? I mean, like, so let's just add 5.8 million and let's just make it a round number, okay? You're talking, I mean, okay, so I totally did that number wrong. So whatever, you got 5.8 million plus 16, so you're looking at what, 22 million, right? 22.3, 22.4, something around that. So you're talking about you can almost 3 to 4x Stellar with one project. Yep. And that is with using the demographic of Ukraine and their population and how their population density works out. There's going to be so many more wallet holders in the Ukraine than there is in El Salvador. And we saw with the El Salvador experiment, and that's why I covered it so heavily on this channel, because El Salvador was the first one to roll out this kind of digital based coin for their currency, okay, using Bitcoin as their currency. Huge. So over 50% of the people go there, 50% of the people go to Ukraine. That is massive. So now wait a minute. We gotta check this up a little bit. We know though that Stellar is working with AirTM, right, to work on a corridor, a payment corridor from Mexico to the United States. All right. So whoa. Mexico has what? 128 million people. So now we're talking about what? 3 times the size of the Ukraine. So you're talking if the Ukraine conservatively could onboard 16 million wallet holders, we could conservatively say that a third, and we know it's more than a third, it's closer to half. But imagine that if we just go conservative here, a third of the people, we're talking 45 to 50 million wallet holders. If just a third of the people in Mexico would hold a wallet issued by Stellar. And remember, Stellar, AirTM, and that is what they've been working through with the Stellar Development Foundation, is a payment corridor bridge between, yes, as you could see, North America to Latin Central America, okay? Mexico, right? And in this instance, we're talking directly Mexico. But now, oh my gosh, so you're talking adding now what? 45 million people? So add the 45 to the 16.5. I mean, you're right there at 62 million additional wallets. You would be 10xing what Stellar has for wallets and what Stellar Lumens holders would be, because remember, each wallet has to have lumens in it. So when I look at Stellar and when I look at growth, I look at data like this and I look at projects that have already happened, okay? I do. I look at what happened before, and that's why I covered this El Salvador stuff here, because this is juicy bits, and you can use previous history to start giving you some general guidelines on what you can expect with other projects. And remember, Stellar has other projects other than this. They have, remember, the European African payment corridor. They're working with Pacific Emerging Asia. They have programs out there. They're working with so many different programs that once they start rolling these programs out where they become wallet holders, that's when you are going to see this increase here. And by just doing some derivative-based math, this could go huge in scale for Stellar Lumens XLM. So if you stuck with me to the end, I appreciate it, because that was some very gritty analytics on how some stellar projects, right, could lead to some big time growth for Lumens wallet holders. Yeah, what did everyone think? If you like this kind of stuff, please comment below. Let me know what you think. Hey, if you subscribed while watching this, just put I subscribe down below and I will send you out a personalized greeting to say thank you for subscribing to the channel. So Klaus, Family Hobbies and Cards, giving you the deeper bits, the juicy bits, the fun bits. All right, everyone, take care.